When one of the world's most famous football clubs is here on your doorstep, you really have to find out why. And then when we found out about the L.F.C E.L.I.T.E S program to boot, we knew we had to share this incredibly unique initiative with the rest of a host of not only Liverpool fans back home, but those that have understood how much can be achieved in development through sport. Joining me in studio, Dr. Colm Hickey and James Go, a coach as part of the E.L.I.T.E S program. Gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us. Lots of excitement about what you guys are doing here. I'm sure you've had to get used to the fact that you have so many Liverpool fans here in South Africa. James, what's that been like to discover the reach that you guys have?
Yeah, it's incredible. I mean, we've got fans all over the world, and when we arrived here, I've met so many Liverpool fans, and the people here are so incredibly welcoming, even if they are Manchester United or Chelsea fans. But we've met so many fans over here. It's really, really humbling. Brilliant.
Clearly, you two have discovered the way in which sport can be used to develop young people, young human beings, not just with all of the leadership qualities and those wonderful attributes that are attached to sporting performance, but in terms of building a career and building a holistic life. Tell us a little bit about your involvement. How did business and Liverpool Football Club find this incredible union?
I think one of the things is that we, as you say, instinctively realise the benefit that sport can play in moulding character, in giving people purpose in their lives, in giving them motivation, in having fun. And the unique element in our course is that we use the principles of leadership and management in a business perspective, and use the global brand of Liverpool Football Club, the famous international club, to demonstrate those principles and practices from a sporting and football context, so that people who are studying it in a theoretical way can see practical applications. In the morning, I do the leadership and theory of business and management, and in the afternoon James picks up those themes and delivers them from the specific context of Liverpool Football Club, and involves practical coaching with the delegates as well.
Tell us a little bit about your work. What is it like for you engaging with kids, and in a South African context? Are our kids the same as youngsters in the UK?
I mean, kids are kids wherever you meet them. You know, they're happy wherever you see them, and they're always so enthusiastic about football. Specifically, when we're over here, we're here to work with adults, with fellow coaches and business people. And again, like Colm says, I try to replicate the principles of business, but deliver them from the experience of Liverpool Football Club. But the kids I've met over here are so happy.
Why come to South Africa? What was the motivation for coming to our corner of the continent?
One of the reasons is partly for the things that you have said, that there's a huge love of Premiership football throughout Africa, and particularly in South Africa, and Liverpool has got a great reach and a huge big fan base in this area. And the aim of the project is twofold. One, to raise the profile of Liverpool Football Club in a global context, but also to reach out to people who will be able to engage with Liverpool more directly. We're coming to South Africa, and it's a lot easier for us to come to South Africa than it is for some people in South Africa to come to Liverpool. So that's a connection with the huge fan base that the club has got is very important as well. And we believe that it's very important to promote as best we can the right kind of business and sporting and ethical values. And if we can do anything to help that in a wider context, we're very happy.
And I think the South African sports fans appreciate it as much as those that you're developing. Gentlemen, thank you so much. We'll have all of the details of how people can follow your story here in South Africa on our website as well. Gentlemen, thank you so much for your time, and thank you for making this investment in our country. It really is appreciated.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
All right, we're going to get a little bit funky now. I think we have earned the right. We're going to continue our apple a day in the kitchen. Chef Chart, I think, is preparing to whip up a storm. Then the funky beats will continue here on Expresso. It is a mixed bag today. You don't want to miss a moment.